All right, that was easy enough. Let's go back to our design and let's do the next element. So again, we're working our way up. The next one we're going to deal with is this right here. And this is called a text area. So I'll make sure that I'm in the flattened version of my mockup. I'll copy this section with the rectangular marquee tool, create a new image, save it, and we'll call it contact comments. Now, if you don't have Photoshop, you can just grab this from the part 1 steps in the resource pack. It's step 35, contact comments.png. And again, you'll put it inside the design screenshots folder in your project. And let's go back to our code and go back to our index file. And we'll change the image that we're using here to contact comments. And now here in the HTML forms, this wasn't mentioned, but a textual input that spans multiple lines is actually a whole different element called text area. So we can do a quick search for that. And we can jump to the page. We'll do the try it yourself here. And you can see the input that we're looking for here. We can highlight the text and type in it. And it gives us a couple of attributes that we can use, rows and columns. And this will set the height and the width based on the size of the text. But we're going to go ahead and use height and width CSS properties instead. That way we can get an exact size rather than trying to work off the size of the text. So let's go back to our example here and let's bump our input down and let's add a text area. We'll give it a class here, contact form, that's the name of our component, and then comments. And then text area is not a void element. In fact, any text that we have between the opening and closing text area tag will go in the input itself. Let's save this and refresh the browser. Okay, so here's our image and here's what we have. So a little bit different.